So, CGC package received and shipped within 24 hours. I have no words. Let's see what happens. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Skeff Knowledge. I am Skeff, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. I really appreciate it. So, what is going on? I have a package from CGC that I shipped out a couple weeks ago. It's a big box. It was a pre-screen. I definitely know there's some good graded books in here. I just don't know how many. So I am slightly terrified and nervous. I have been hearing rumblings and rumors about this, where people are getting packages back in a couple days of the package actually being received, an enormous amount of time faster than what they've been predicted to come back as. So for example, this pre-screen that I submitted was received on November 4th, and it was shipped November 5th. I got charged, and I'm like, what am I getting charged for? And I had no idea that these were on their way back. That is a crazy thing. I'm not complaining. Like, who would complain about getting books back? But there are, I have no words. I have no words. I don't know what this means. I don't know if it's like picked out of a system. I didn't put anything extra special in the box. I just put them in order, shipped them out, and now they're back. I have no idea how many got 9.8. They were modern, so maybe, I don't know. I'm a little nervous, but excited and nervous. I don't think it'll happen again, but I am shipping off books weekly, so hey, but I'm like, I don't mind if they take longer, because that like gives me time to like maybe sell some more books, or them like maybe increase in value. But I'm just like, this is super weird, but I'm not complaining. But it's weird now. Like, all right, some of these books I'm like, all right, now I gotta sell some maybe a little quicker than I want. I don't know. I have no idea, but let's see what happens, guys. Let me know. Has this happened to you? Please, down in the comments. Has this happened to you? Have you gotten books back within 24 to 48 hours shipped from CGC? Because this is insane. I'm excited. This is awesome. Let's go ahead and crack this open and see how we did, shall we? Hope you guys are doing really good. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been happy, healthy, hopefully getting some good grades back from either company, regardless. Like I said, this is a CGC pre-screen of 25 books. I am excited and nervous. Also, guys, save all your material. You'll never know when you need to reuse it. Like I said, none of these books are pressed or anything like that. This is that's a big box. There might be 7 books in here. I'm hoping for 7. Therefore, that'd be 18 out of 25, 9/8. And then let's get the party started. So like I said, every book you'll see on the submission is going to be a 9/8 if it's graded. Also, there was a reject fee that was, I believe $8 if it didn't make a 9/8 cut. Otherwise, they charged us a normal grading fee if it did make the 9/8. Now, I also add on the screen here if there is a last sold value of the books. Altogether, the reject fee is $8 and the grading fees are like $18.75. So like that's what I have in the books plus like the cost of the books. And then here will be the value of what they are in the last sold listing. So let's see how we did today. So first book up is going to be a 9/8 of, oh hey, very cool. This is a square bound book. This is the first appearance of Jessica Cruz. So this is a good one to get 9/8. Also a stunning wraparound cover. So this is the one I was actually gonna like hold on to and maybe kind of speculate on a little bit more, because Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, so you never know. So this one I'll probably like try to hold on to. That's why like it's one of the things where like this is crazy. These are books that I sent off, not expecting to get back anytime soon, but I'm not complaining. Now I kind of get to do a little bit more homework, kind of figure out like, all right, which one to keep, which one to move, things like that. Hopefully they're enjoying my weekly submissions to CGC. I'm interested to see how it's all going to play out, but hopefully just trying to keep my discipline, keep the due diligence, and, you know, just try and stay consistent, right? Next 9/8 is going to be, oh, hey, very cool. This is just a really cool Black Adam cover that I thought was awesome. It just concludes the Shazam origin story, but like with the new Black Adam series coming out, most of his covers probably kind of pop. But this is one I thought was really cool, so got that one graded. Yeah, this is crazy. I saw that where it's like, it shipped. I'm like, what do you mean it shipped? Like, were they all rejected? That was my first fear. Like, they all got rejected. It'll be a great video, entire CGC reject. But I was absolutely terrified. Like, maybe there was like an issue or a miscommunication, or like, I was terrified. All right, next up, it's 9/8. Next 9/8 is going to be, oh, this is an awesome Pulp Fiction cover. Very awesome Pulp Fiction swipe for this Hulk. 441. Next 9/8 is going to be... Oh, let's go! Excited about this one. This is the first compound Hulk. We get the red and the green all mixed into one. But this is epic. This is a big one that I was happy making a 9/8 because the problem is that like got that all white back. So this one looked really pretty. So I'm very excited this one made the cut. All right, next up is going to be a please Hulk smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you find this on content very entertaining. Next 9/8 is going to be... Oh, this is just a fun one. I just did this for fun. I just thought this was a really cool Black Adam lenticular cover. So Justice League 7.4. And I knew about the lenticular covers. I didn't really own too many of them, but I had no idea. So I knew the front lenticular, obviously. I had no idea they did the back lenticular. I think that was like, I don't know. I feel like maybe money not well spent, or maybe it's cheaper. But I mean, like, I couldn't go wrong with a Arkham Origins lenticular back. So I thought that was kind of cool. That was a full lenticular wraparound. But like I said, another really cool Black Adam cover. All right, next 9/8 is going to be... Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Yes. Yes. Oh, man, I'm excited. I am so excited. Okay. This got a 9/8. Oh, man. All right. So this is a Spider-Gwen 0 second print. Incredibly rare book to find, let alone in a 9/8. This I picked up at my most recent convention show right here when I was at Indiana Comic Con. This I bought in a bundle from other books. This one looked perfect and for a great price too. I think I paid $120 for the book by itself. So this is incredible. I do believe this one, I think I know what the 9/8 is. I think it's going for right around like $600. Otherwise, producer Skeff will help me out here and put the actual price. But this is one now that I got in a 9/8. Now I'm just like, it's so pretty. Now I'm just like, do I part with it? Do I hold on to it? I mean, it paired really nicely to my Edge of Spider-Verse #2. So, oh, it made a cut. It made the cut. I'm so excited about this one. That is wicked. Great cover. Very hard to find. Now I'm just in the dilemma of like, what do I do? All right. Oh, man, that's awesome. Spider-Gwen 0 second print made the cut. Oh, that's a big book. That was one I was worried about. I was worried about that one, but that kind of makes a submission for me. That makes a submission. That is awesome. What a crazy, crazy book. It's really rare. Guys, go look up ones on eBay. Go look up sold listings. Like, they're really hard to come by. And just Spider-Gwen's getting more popular as we go. All right, next up, next 9/8 is going to be... Oh, very nice. Very nice. Ice Cream Man #2 made the cut in a 9/8. This is one I also picked up at the show. Like very all blank back, very difficult. This one I'm very excited made in a 9/8. It looked really pretty at the show. The guy had some great condition books. So this one will be for sale. And looking forward to selling this one. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, the #1s are going for like $500 in a 9/8. So like that's how it goes, right? #1, low print run, goes for a lot. The #2 kind of follows pace, just like Something Good Children #2. So next 9/8 is going to be a... Hey, there we go. I probably should have looked at some of these. So this is the House of Slaughter #1 secret foil variant. It really wasn't a secret. Everyone kind of knew about it. So if you would order 10 copies of the foil cover, which unfortunately I did not know was a price tag of $4.99. $1 extra for the foil. So frustrating. But I wanted the foil ones, the secret ones. So these I thought were stunning. So I submitted a couple of these and a couple other House of Slaughter ratios. So this one came back in a 9/8. So I think I submitted 3 of these foil ones, 2 1 in 25s, and the 1 in 50. So there we go. So 1 of 3 potential so far in a 9/8. Next 9/8 we're going to have is a... Ooh, all right, let's go! 2 for 3 so far. I really dig this cover. I really dig this cover. I like the foil. I like it a lot. Dig the cover. Okay. So there is #2 out of 3. All right. Next 9/8 up is... Oh, let's go! Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right. All right. This is the 1 in 25. They really went heavy on the foils for this series, which I'm not complaining about. That's cool. So foil. All right. So this is the 1 in 25 Werther Deladera ratio variant. Yeah, if you guys look online, look on eBay, like you can get great prices on these House of Slaughter #1 ratio variants. So like really good stuff right now. Ooh, all right. Next up is going to be a copy. Yeah, Stray Dogs #1 Silence of the Lambs. Now this series, I know for a fact, kind of dipped in value. So this is the series, like, it's kind of the weird part where, like, I was super happy they came back, but also like, oh no. So this series has kind of dipped down a little bit. I did a video about this a couple months back about the potential of the series. Now right now it's on the lull. Like, the series isn't happening, no one's really talking about it, but it's already kind of all set, ready to go. So now it's kind of like, all right, I should probably hold on to a couple of these, maybe sell some, make some profit back. But yeah, Silence of the Lambs made the cut. I do believe I submitted a couple Silence of the Lambs, a couple cover A's, and I had a couple acetates. So very excited about that. So this one is the, okay, let's go, 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on the Silence of the Lambs, no complaints there. I really like Stray Dogs. I kind of bought heavy. I'm usually not one to kind of buy heavy on a series like once it's kind of blown up. If I would have waited, I mean, prices for a cover A are still the same, just the prices of a graded 9.8 I know have dropped a little bit. So it's one of the things where, like, you kind of just kind of wait, hold on to it, kind of see what happens, wait for more Stray Dogs to see the public's eye. All right, another Stray Dogs is going to be, is this cover A or the acetate? It's just cover A. So cover A made the cut. That is awesome. I'm very excited about that. I think I submitted 4 cover A's actually. I think it was 2 or 4. 2 or 4 Stray Dog #1 cover A's. Right now we got a couple books left. We'll do a count on everything once it's over. So the next 9.8 is going to be Stray Dogs. This is the, all right, the acetate made the cut. This one was really weird. So if you don't know what acetate cover is where there's a clear cover on the front that has some information, and then another cover underneath to kind of give that like just like an animation cell, right? An acetate. So this is cool. This one made the cut. Excited about that. So 9.8 there. Also, I do have some Stray Dogs that should be coming back sometime soon from the CGC signing. So I sent off some to get double signed because I'm just like, why not? Kind of go heavy on this series. Ooh, another Stray Dog. This is another, is the acetate. All right, 2 for 2 on the acetates. Oh, excited about that. That is awesome. All right, 2 for 2 on the acetate covers. That is awesome. It's really hard to tell the difference, but it's there, and it is super cool. So that's wicked. 2 for 2 on the acetate cover. That's awesome. All right, so we got another House of Slaughter. This is the, all right, my favorite cover. My favorite cover. Very excited about that. So my favorite cover made the cut. This is the 1 in 50 ratio variant. This is a cover swipe of the nice house on the lake, and I had to have this one. So I ended up ordering a bunch of copies so I can get this one for sure. This is my favorite one. Very excited about that. 1 in 50 House of Slaughter, nice house on the lake cover swipe. Ooh, that's a mouthful. All right, what do we have left? What do we have left? Hopefully none of the Stray Dogs made the cut. We'll find out. All right, last book. Ooh, House Slaughter. Which one? All right, went 2 for 2 on the 1 in 25 foil variant. So that's awesome. All right, so last book. All right, so that puts it a total count. So all right, I got 17. I got 17. A couple big ones came back in a 9.8. All right, so 17 out of 25. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not complaining. One of my better pre-screens that I've gotten recently. Now, I'm curious to see which 8 books didn't make the cut, because I know there's going to be some Stray Dog books in here that didn't make the cut. And I think there are a couple of House of Slaughter books that didn't make the cut as well. So let's find out why. Let's go over the books real quick, then I'll kind of get into if I found any defects on ones and why they didn't or why they did make the cut. So it looks like I did, unfortunately, have 3 copies of Stray Dogs that didn't make the cut. So 3 of those didn't make the cut. We'll go over why those in just a second. Also, guys, let me know if you find this information beneficial. I know a lot of people do pre-screens, but I do like to make myself a little different and go over the rejects, because I'm sure you guys would love to learn why they got rejected, so what you can look for. Super weird. One of my foils got rejected, and I have no idea why. So one of the secret foils didn't make the cut. That I thought was an obvious slam dunk. Oh, no. And then another foil didn't make the cut either. So I had this. I thought this was been a surefire slam dunk as well. This one, America #1. Fortunate to make the cut. And then Justice League #31, more Jessica Cruz goodness. And then Justice League number 50. Let me go ahead and look at some of these books and see if I find any defects real quick. All right, so of the 8 books that got rejected, I do believe 6 of them have great potential. The other 2 I probably might just submit anyway. So the first one up, I think they just made a mistake on. I can't find anything wrong with this book. I mean, I did find like one little tiny fingerprint, but like other than that though, I can't find anything wrong with this copy. This is definitely a surefire resubmit. Next up, it was just weird lighting. There is a small, like, not even, it doesn't break any color, but there's like a little bend on the, like, nothing significant, just like, it looks like a little creep. It looks like something that just needs to be pressed out. So this one is an easy pressable candidate on this one. America #1, like I said, just on the back, it looks like little things that could be pressed out, but nothing too crazy. Same thing with the Justice League #50, just a few little kind of like little creases on the back that I did not notice the first go around. And the 2 Stray Dogs, easy pressable things on there that I wasn't sure if they make the cut with or without it, so I tried to spin it anyway. But yeah, these definitely need a little bit of a press. On that one, same thing on this one as well. You'll see toward the spine, super easy if you can see it. There's just like a little crease kind of running along there. That's just easy pressable defect. That'll probably bump this back up to a 9/8. And then the two books that didn't make the cut, I do believe there's one little spine tick that does break color on this Justice League 31 right here, which probably prevent it from being a 9/8. And then the last one is the Stray Dogs that I wasn't kind of too positive about, but I can definitely see why. There is a little bump and a scratch right here. So that and that, those two little things together prevented this one from being a 9/8. So those are why those 8 books didn't make the cut. But overall, I am very excited. 2 books that probably may not have potential going forward, but definitely valuable books to hold on to. 6 books that definitely have great pressable defects on there. And then I can't go wrong with the 17 books that I got back. Couple really big books kind of helped make up for that submission on this one. Let me know down in the comments below how you think I did overall on this one. I thought it was great. I can't go wrong with getting it back in like less than 2 weeks, which is crazy to think about. Now time to determine which ones to keep and which ones to sell. But guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. But that's it for this one. Skeff, out.